Hi there. We are at Upheaval Festival today, and we are with Eva Under Fire. I'm with Rock Life, Cheryl Frischman with Rock Life, and we are here with Eva, and we're excited to have her
Thank you so much.
to talk to for a little bit. How was Upheaval today?
Crazy. Like the first band, it was still super early. People were still coming in, and so we were kind of like thinking that there wouldn't be a ton of people that would be up on the hill. I'm like, it's fine, everybody's still enjoying it from down below. You can kind of hear it from all over the place, right? Because we played on the
Lookout Hill
stage. Yes, the Lookout stage. And holy smokes, there was a bunch of people that got up there. I was so excited. So we had a great party. It was fun.
That's good. I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah.
So Eva is from Detroit.
Yes.
So she is a fellow Michigander.
Yeah.
And we're excited about that. So I'm interested, how did you come up with the name?
It started as a
Eva's
song
your name,
reference.
but-
Yeah, it started as a song reference. And then, it's funny, a lot of people ask me, they're like, so wait, is your name Eva or Amanda? And I'm like, well, it's both. So I didn't originally start out as Eva. It was kind of, I feel like a name that the fans sort of gifted me, because what started happening, we hang out a lot of times at the merchandise booth or whatever have you. So we're always kind of engaging with, people that show up at the rock show. So eventually everybody just started to refer to me and ask me, are you Eva? Are you Eva? And so eventually the short answer was just yes. So,
wow, nice.
So it kind of became something a little bit different than I had expected, but it's beautiful and I love it. So now, the Eva Under Fire was just basically something that was feminine but fierce, and the song reference itself came from a ballad out of the 90s. So
Okay.
That's where the name came from.
Awesome. So another thing that I thought was really interesting is that you have a lot of really great videos.
Yeah.
There's a lot of artists that make great songs, but they don't always make great videos with them. And I really enjoyed watching all your videos.
Cool. Thank you.
So, and one of them that stuck out to me was, how did you get the idea, or did you love the song to make a YouTube?
Oh,
remake?
yeah. So U2 is sort of, we have this approach to covers, which I feel like is really kind of like tongue-in-cheek, because we only want to go big or go home with covers.
Right.
So we just,
Right.
U2's the biggest band in the world, so we're like, we probably shouldn't touch that one with a 10-foot pole, which
Right.
means we should cover it.
Right.
So we we did so, and it was just sort of, the visual was something that kind of otherworldly. It was just a very reminiscent sort of vibe. So we took that into the imagery.
It was a
for the
beautiful,
music
beautiful video.
Thank you.
And the song, for fans that don't know, the U2 song.
Yeah, YouTube with or without you.
With or without you. So you can all look it up. It's
Thank
on
you.
YouTube and probably on your band page as well. So, and another thing I found really interesting that you've done is you made a Christmas song.
Yeah.
And not a lot of bands, not a lot of bands that do hard rock or metal music. You don't see that often, but usually when you do, it's pretty cool. And
Thank you.
you made a version of Oh Holy Night,
Yes.
and that was a pretty nice song. I loved it.
Thank you.
Loved it.
I like to explore different horizons with my voice. A lot of times, I grew up in like a pop world, and so but I loved singing rock music because I have a lower voice, like a lower register for a female singer. So and I've always loved Christmas, and holidays are just fun for me in general, So, but I was also a little bit of a theater kid growing up, so I'm used to show tunes and different things. So I think it was one of those that I could just sing kind of pretty.
Yes.
And not have to worry about it being like super heavy and driving and hard. Like our music that we write as bands is a little bit different.
Right.
So it was a fun one to do.
And that's awesome when you see bands or musicians going out of their comfort zone and doing other things.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
If you do the same thing all the time, that you probably get bored too.
I think I see that
doing
a
the same
lot
thing
more with
all the
musicians now. People are doing a lot more crossover stuff. People are doing a lot more, like, you wouldn't think that Carrie Underwood, for example, played drums and listens to metal music when she works out.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
But it's those kind of versatile moments that are really
Right.
fun for me to explore, and I'm grateful that a lot of other artists seem to be exploring them also.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you went to France.
We did, yeah. We were in Paris. Holy crap, we were in Paris.
So was that for work? Was it for music?
Yeah, bucket list trip.
So
yeah, we were on the Skillet tour in Europe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we went from Manchester and London all the way to, where was the furthest one we got was Tilburg, Netherlands, and back.
Awesome.
So we had a great time. That was wild. I mean, there were 7 dates in Germany. We played Vienna, Austria. Who was it? It was one of the Germany dates. So we were at this place called Palladium. Made me feel like rock royalty. It was insane.
I bet. That's huge.
Insane.
That's a huge
It
place.
was a huge tour. Yeah.
That is amazing. And, to get invited to go on that.
Yeah.
It's like
crazy. I mean, this
really-
early in our career too, we were kind of like a little gun shy at first. We were like, I don't know if that's supposed to be like, it's expensive to go over there. Can we do it?
Right,
and we
right,
just
right.
figured, well, we kind of have to.
Yeah, just, take it, when it comes, right?
And we've been on a tour before with Skillet, so we knew that we were in great hands and that we were among friends. So
Right.
it was like all the things that we were going to be intimidated by trying to get through customs and whatever. We were like, okay, well, these are the people that we want to go do it with.
Right.
We were very well taken care of, and it was a great time.
That sounds really, really great.
Yeah.
You got to see all these places and, probably go with your best friends, your band.
Yeah,
and,
it was what a wild time. Very, very cool.
So yeah, that was really cool. So new music, you have a new single out. Right now?
Yeah, we're gonna be. It's busy. This next couple of months is busy. We've got a deluxe album that we're gonna be releasing that's coming out.
Okay, great.
We've got a re-release of our song "Unstoppable," who's got a really cool feature on it. So I'm excited for people to hear that. We're pushing all kinds of stuff right now. Blow. Unstoppable is the latest one. We went actually in European rap radio. We went top 3 with Unstoppable over there,
Wow,
which was really
nice.
cool. So I think that kind of convinced the Suits to take it to radio here in the States.
Right. That's really great.
Yeah, so we're excited.
To hear. So I'm going to ask you, who influenced you growing up?
Yeah,
your
I have a lot of
musical
different
taste.
ones. So I mentioned I grew up like in the pop world, right? I was very inspired by Christina Aguilera and Alicia Keys, actually. And then because I couldn't hit those notes at that time,
Okay.
12-year-old, 13-year-old me started listening to more rock music because I could keep up with guy singers, right?
Right.
Their register was lower like mine, so I started singing along to like Breaking Ben, Stained.
Nice.
Some of the Killswitch Engage stuff too. Howard's voice is amazing.
Okay.
I know they're with Jesse now, and much love to both eras of Killswitch,
Yep.
right? But
Yeah.
but I fell in love with them when they were with Howard. So so I mean it's kind of all over the place for me. But those are some of the bigger ones.
Okay. And dead or alive, who would you go sing with?
Oh boy. And I have to mention this just because she's here. But like, we opened for Hailstorm back in September, right? And everybody's like, you could be if Lizzie Hale and Amy Lee had a love child. And I'm like, listen, those are,
That's crazy.
That's some big shoes there, okay?
Right,
so let's
right.
back it up. But they, Joe noticed that I was singing along to, they have an older song of theirs that I've loved, called Rock Show.
Okay.
That just little girl, there you are, all the letters looking just like stars, right? That's like how I
Grew up.
so grew up like that. Yeah, I related to that song.
Maybe you'll have to do a remake of that.
He invited me on stage. I got to sing it with her.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Yeah. Ooh,
That's
you need to check
awesome.
out that clip on YouTube.
I will definitely. I did not see
Yeah,
that. I'll
yeah.
have to watch that. That's
Wild. It was
that,
crazy.
and for you probably, especially being like a young girl and singing that and knowing all the words, and then you get to get up there to sing it with her. Like,
Yeah, it was like one of the
surreal.
things that very surreal. Very surreal. I put that cover up on YouTube just of me doing the little acapella thing, and then like a year and a half later, I was able to put up the clip of she and I singing it
Wow,
together.
that's
Crazy.
yeah, that's awesome though. So you kind of told us a little bit what's next for you. So sounds like you have a lot of stuff coming out.
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah,
music and probably more videos. And
Yeah. You'll be hearing some new stuff from us for sure, because that deluxe album's got a couple tracks nobody's heard yet, so that'll be fun.
And maybe a few more collaborations.
Yes, yeah, a couple more collabs. That'll be fun. And then, we're going to be all over the place playing, which is great. So
Right.
we've got more festivals this year than we had last year.
Okay.
We're going to be on tour with, we got some dates with Pop Evil.
Oh, nice.
We got some dates with Taproot.
They're our hometown boys.
Yes,
Pop
yes, more
Evil.
Michiganders, yes. And then we've got a couple of dates with Finger 11. So we're
Okay.
excited about that.
Awesome. Oh, and I wanted to ask you too. You also did a song with Ashes from Ashes to New.
Yes. Yeah.
That was they're a great band, and
Yeah, I love their
I used
energy. Those guys are great. Matt's great. So we were kind of like thrown onto one of their songs at the very start of this whole thing, and then they turned around and we asked them to be part of our new album when that Coming for Blood was being written.
right. Okay.
And we sent it off to him. He immediately the verse that he wrote was immediate fire. Crazy.
yeah.
And then he Facebook messaged it to me and was like, "Hey, before I turn this in, what do you think?" I was like, "Dude, print it like now,
That's
immediately."
funny.
It was so dope.
They're very cool guys, and I remember back in the day. I don't know if you remember Dirt Fest,
Yeah, oh yeah,
the big
I remember
festival.
playing Dirt Fest.
I know that we interviewed them a few times out at Dirt Fest, and they played out
Amazing.
there. But I don't know. You probably never got a chance to play there.
Oh, we were at Dirt Fest.
Were you at Dirt Fest? Because I think they
I was
ended.
there with an earlier iteration of a
Okay.
different band.
Okay, so it was a different band, but I was going to say I think they stopped doing them the year before the COVID.
Yeah.
I'm going to say,
Yeah.
and that makes me so sad because I loved
It was a good
Dirt
time,
Fest.
but,
yes. Now we have Upheaval
Now
here
we have
though, which is
Upheaval.
great.
Yes.
But it would be really nice if we had Dirt Fest too. But maybe they'll bring it back.
see.
That was a great metal festival too.
Yes, it
So yeah, is there anything else you'd like to tell your fans out there?
Come hang out and party.
Yeah.
We're gonna be around. We got a lot of shows, and we love the live show. So come make some noise with us.
All right, so this is Eva from Eva Under Fire, and she was here at Upheaval Festival in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and this is Rock Life. Thank you, Eva. We
My pleasure.
appreciate you talking to us.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.